What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about a topic and a headline that just recently came out the other day. I came across actually this morning. And I'm only going to talk about this topic one time. Just one time only on the channel. And I'm going to use my words carefully because the algorithms with social media nowadays are so sensitive that if you say any particular thing that they don't like or any particular word, you'll get flagged, you'll get striked, whatever. I don't know, and I don't need that for my channel right now. But I felt like I needed to get this video out. I needed to talk about this because this is important to me. All right. And I'm only going to speak about this issue just one time. And it has to do with Call of Duty because it has to do with Activision. Now, this morning, I came across a tweet from GameSpot, and they posted an article, and it seems as if Activision employees have walked out once again, but not for anything that you may think. And here's what it is. Now, according to GameSpot, this is the article that came out, and a tweet from a Jessica Gonzalez, there was a leaked email from somebody at Activision, and they told the employees that they were going to be lifting their poke mandates. Now, if you know what I mean by that, then you know what I mean by that. And the employees don't seem to be happy about that, so they decided to walk out. But wait a minute. Hold on a second. After Activision recently announced that the staff would no longer have to prove that they had received the poke, according to the email that was sent out by the Chief Administrative Officer, Brian Bellotto, it cites that the changes occurring in other businesses and indoor venues across the U.S. as a reason for the company to drop the requirement. Now, that's not going too well with the employees, and they decided to walk out again. Now, let me make something clear, all right? We live in the United States. Now, I don't care what your beliefs are, what your political beliefs are. This has nothing to do with politics as far as I'm concerned. This subject to me has nothing to do with politics, but it seems to be a whole political issue here. For me, it's all about being a human, common sense, you know, living in a place where we're supposed to be free and have choice and, you know, do what we want to do and not to take shit from anybody. Now, in this report, it states that the employees have the option to come back into work, into the office, if they choose, now that they've lifted the mandate. But people do have an option also to work from home, as some employees were doing. And the walkout happened on April 4th. So this was maybe about a week and a half ago that this came out. Now, here's my issue with this thing, all right? I'm only going to talk about this subject only one time and one time only. Now, I am one out of many that have lost their jobs and their livelihood because of this. In my opinion, take it as you wish. You may not think, you may disagree, you may not disagree. You may disagree or you may agree. I don't know. It's a discriminatory policy, if you ask me. All right, I lost my job, I lost my career, lost my livelihood because of this. All right, and I happen to live in New York, and obviously Activision is located in California. Two states that are kind of similar. Now, I'm not trying to get into politics here, but you get the point. Now, as we're seeing many places across the country, a lot of places are lifting their requirements, their mandates, or whatever. There are some that are keeping it, which is obviously mind-blowing if you ask me. Not to get deep into the details of what I think about that and everything. I just think it's plain stupid and plain dumb, whatever. You know, we live in a country where we have choice, all right? Nobody should be able to tell us what the fuck to do, how to fucking do it, as long as it doesn't fucking hurt anybody, all right? Or as long as it's not illegal, okay? Now, what gets me is a lot of these places nowadays, you know, require that thing, and they call themselves an equal opportunity employer. Now I hate that term now, because if you don't call yourself an equal opportunity employer, but yet you're restricting the requirements of, you know, the kind of people that you're hiring because of, man, I don't even know what to freaking say about this thing anymore. I just think it's plain dumb. All right, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, right off the bat, I'm with Activision on this one. All right, people want to say, oh, they're the company. The company has a right to do whatever they want. They can put whatever policy they want in place, blah blah, this and that, whatever. When it's enforcing the policy, but when they want to remove the policy, people want to be up in arms. They want to be like, no, we want to put it back, no, and then they want to get all angry and all, no, this and that. I don't understand. What the fuck do you people want? Like, do you want things one way or do you want things another way? Like, I just want to be able to do what I want to do without anybody telling me what to do, what to say, what to feel, or what to think. Okay, we live in the United States of America, all right? You have a right to do and say whatever you please. You have the right to pursue what kind of career you want, all right? I get it. These last few years have been hectic, have been stressful, and very bad on all fronts, no matter which way you look at it, all right? And I'm trying to be as careful as I can with my words. But seriously, I mean, if the people that work there that have walked out have gotten the poke, then why do they care? Why do they care? I mean, a lot of these employees at Activision that work on Call of Duty, you know, in the development teams that work on these games, haven't been doing a good job anyway. I mean, come on, let's get real. Vanguard is like probably the worst made Call of Duty of all time. It's the most broken Call of Duty of all time. These last 3 Call of Duties that we've had, and including Warzone, because Warzone doesn't get a pass either. That's been a broken, hot piece of garbage. I mean, so I mean, like these Activision employees, they want one thing, but then they want another. Like, you want, you know, a fair workplace. You want no harassment. You want, LGBTQ. You want, equal rights and equal this, and you want fair this and fair that. But then when the company decides to lift something that is obviously a controversial subject in this country, giving the employees and the freedom to do as they choose now, you don't want that, but you want choice of other things. I don't quite understand that, and it may seem like I'm blabbering and I'm talking and I'm going in one direction. I'm saying this, I'm saying that, or my words aren't flowing together. But I'm trying to be as careful as I can with the subject, and I just think it's absolutely crazy. And I'm with Activision on this one, all right? Because, I mean, I don't know what their agenda is behind lifting the requirement. And we know Activision is very fishy, and we know that. And they're very crooked. And we know that they have, a lot of demons, right, in that company that they're dealing with right now. But this whole thing is just, I don't get it. Like, come on, people. Like, I mean, I'm not telling you to steer yourself one way or steer yourself in another way. We live in a quote-unquote free country, right? We should be able to do as we wish, go where as we wish, work anywhere we want to work, freely, as long as it's not hurting anybody or or offending anybody or anything like that. I mean, come on. Like, how long has it been already since this thing has gone on? All right, this is ridiculous. This needs to stop. All right, like, all right, so many people affected by this, requirement and this, these mandates, and even the thing itself, on all fronts. Like, everybody's been affected in so many different ways, but we, really need to stop attacking people for wanting to fucking live their lives the way they want to, whether they want to do it or whether they don't want to do it. All right, this is fucking ridiculous. All right, you ask me. All right, and I don't want to lose any people over this video or what I'm saying. I'm just saying the ridiculousness needs to just end. All right, it just needs to end. We live in a country where censorship now is such a thing. It's mind blowing. Like, I mean, the foundations of what we are supposed to be as a country has completely died, and it's sad. It's real sad. And like, whether you're for this or you're against this, it doesn't really matter to me. I just don't understand the hypocritical nature that these employees are thinking by walking out. I mean, come on, you walked out because you want a better environment, a better culture for the company. You want your voices to be heard. You want to be able to say the things you want. You want to be able to be free and expressive. But yet, when it comes to this choice, you want the enforcement to be shoved down people's throats. I don't get it, man. I don't know what else to say anymore about this situation. I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. I'm with Activision on this one. If they choose to let the company be free and going into the office and working, or if they want to hire a new employee and they don't want to be poked, then fine. Who the fuck cares? I mean, this is the USA, all right? I'm not trying to get all political and patriotic and all this crap, but I'm just saying, come on, like, this is upsetting, all right? And I've been personally affected by shit like this, all right? I lost my job. I'm down in the dumpster right now because of this fucking bullshit, all right? And you can take that whichever way you want, whether you think I am poked or not. Whatever you think, it's perfectly fine. But that's it. I mean, that's it. That's all I have to say. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to post a link to the article in the description. You guys can read it for yourself. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.